First thing I want to do tonight is welcome everyone. Betsy and I are thrilled that you're here. I actually thought that it would have been enough for me to have written Gillian and Alex's marriage vows. But actually they wanted me to say a couple of words, and I said, you know what, the band has to play, so they have time for 2 or 3 songs after my speech. But Gillian is a very complicated individual, and to try to encapsulate her life into 10 minutes is pretty tough.
When the sun is fading, night is what we're tasting. Hold me here.
From infancy, she loved music. In fact, we were pretty sure that Gillian was going to go on to a promising career in musical theater.
Like this forever, and let love be.
As she went through NYU, she did great things, and she said, I want to get another degree. We were delighted when she said she was going to go to Gainesville, Florida, to help people in other ways and pursue a career in speech pathology.
When you start to miss me, close your eyes and you'll be.
You know, Alex is smart, sensitive, I'm reading this, sensitive, hardworking, and kind. And I know it's true because he wrote it for me.
When you're young and when you get married, you have high hopes. And of course, I wish that Gillian will have the same kind of marriage I had with my Julia over the years.
Oh my God, I am so flipping excited!
The only criteria that matters for me in a husband for my sister is somebody that's going to take care of her, somebody that's going to make her laugh, somebody that's going to make her feel valued and happy and special. And I know with a lot of confidence that Alex does all of those things for Gillian. She's never been happier.
I need to feel like this forever, and let love be.
Dear Gillian, this letter has special significance. Not because it's our wedding day or the fact that you might be naked while reading it, but because it's the last time we will be known as 2 separate people. Once you step out onto the runner and the music starts to play, our journey together as Mr. and Mrs. Platt begins. This is something many people dream of. It's a moment and a lifetime of pure bliss. Our life together will be one of such happiness and fun. Every adventure we will have will be an adventure together as husband and wife. I will love you forever. Alex.
Oh!
So let's all raise our glasses to Gillian and to Alex and wish them a lifetime of fun, happiness, adventure, and love. L'chaim.
How beautiful. Wow. You look incredible. Hi. Boy, this is beautiful. Man.
So handsome.
Thanks.
Holy crap. Love it.
Hi.
Bruchim habayim b'shem Adonai. Blessed are you who have come here in the name of God. We rejoice that Gillian and Alex join in marriage in the presence of God and loved ones.
Alex is an only child, so that makes a difference. And seeing how happy he is and the fact that Gillian is such a wonderful person just added immensely to the ceremony.
I'm 91 years old. It means a great deal to be able to see a granddaughter get married. It brought back strong memories of Stephen's wedding with Betsy, Gillian's parents, and of course my own wedding back in 1955. Marriage to me is very important, and I had a very happy marriage. And of course, the notion that Gillian might have that too gave me a great deal of pleasure and joyful anticipation for her.
It's different than my wedding. I had a Jewish wedding. I had the rabbi, because we belonged to a temple, and we had it at the country club. And Jeffrey sang, and that was it. And then we went back to my house, I think. I don't remember. And that's a little bit different than what was there today. So I was very pleased and very impressed today with that wedding. I loved it.
Gillian, for us growing up, was somebody that we could talk about anything with. And she was just such a comfortable outlet for myself and for Jeremy, and I'm sure Alex found that same thing in Gillian, that comfort and that ability to speak about anything with her.
One of the things that I love about Alex is that he cherishes Gillian. And as a brother, also knowing how special Gillian is, to see that he sees it and he gets it, and he will take care of her the way that I've always hoped that her spouse would. The most emotional part for me was getting to see my dad hugging Alex. That symbolized so much for me.
Alex, I'm going to ask you to take the ring, please, and place it on Gillian's forefinger. And repeat after me, but look lovingly into your bride's eyes. Be consecrated to me.
Be consecrated to me.
With this ring.
With this ring.
As my wife.
As my wife.
In keeping with.
In keeping with.
The heritage of Moses.
The heritage of Moses.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And now, Gillian, you'll repeat after me, but look lovingly into your groom's eyes. Be consecrated to me.
Be consecrated to me.
With this ring.
With this ring.
As my husband.
As my husband.
In keeping with.
In keeping with.
The heritage of Moses.
The heritage of Moses.
And Israel.
And Israel.
Gillian's mom, that day that they met, when Alex walked away after the rain let up, she said to Gillian told me, "Don't let that one go." And it was like, she listened. She said she was so surprised when Alex had the nerve to ask for her phone number in front of her mother after talking for an hour. That right there really impressed Gillian. She said that she was like, wow, I might like this guy.
I've been friends with Gillian for as long as I can remember, and that friendship has stuck because of who Gillian is as a person and a friend. Her warmth, her kindness, and her authentic demeanor. She is the type of person who you want to be near. She's someone whose light you want to stand in. And I actually remember when Gillian called me to let me know that she had met Alex, and how genuinely excited she sounded.
I've known Alex for almost over 8 years now. Met mornings, afternoons, after school. We would talk about our days, commiserate, figure out how we're going to save the world with these kids, and we were inseparable. To me, it developed more than just a friendship. Alex became like a little brother.
He's a cool guy. He is a cool guy. And in all his brilliance, he saw what a match and what a catch Gillian was. And he wasted no time asking her hand in marriage. And he damn well better be amazing because he stole my best friend.
One of the things that struck me was how every time I talked to Alex, he was always mentioning Gillian. So I knew that there was something there and it was a good match. And although I really only met Gillian yesterday in person for the first time, I felt I knew her. And as I welcomed Alex into my family as a brother, I welcomed Gillian into my life as a sister too.
Let's raise our glass to our dear Gillian, the friend, the confidant, and the beautiful woman that she is inside and out. And also to the love of her life, Alex, the only man worthy of Gillian, because I said so. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Alex. Life is filled with coincidences. What would have happened if I had arrived one day earlier or later to our apartment complex in August 2013? What if that piece of highway rubber hadn't hit your bike rack that day and caused you to stop for repairs? Would we still have met? Or would we have lived one floor apart from each other, never knowing the love we were missing? Life is filled with coincidences, but it is also filled with choices. It was easy to agree to be your girlfriend, and I recall how quickly I knew I would never date anyone else again. I remember the day we got engaged, our shared birthday. Standing on that beach at sunrise, I reflected on the decisions I'd made that had gotten me to that moment. I thought blissfully about the life we could make together and the adventures we'd embark on. I am so thankful for you and for both the coincidences and choices that have led us to this moment. I promise. So close. I promise not to take you for granted, but most of all, I promise to love you forever.
Gillian, you've been my love since the day we met. It couldn't have happened in a more perfect way, what with our first meeting coming straight out of a Nicholas Sparks novel. Just without all the sad parts. When we were first introduced, we talked, we laughed, and I courageously asked for your number in front of your mom, and that really impressed you. That and my Jimmy Buffett margarita machine, which was pretty cool. It was the start of our forever. Since then, you've made me a better person in all respects. Without you, I wouldn't know what true happiness and love is. Each time I look at you, the spark in my stomach is the same as the day I first met you. Gillian, I'll always be your rock. This is a rarity, folks. Take it in while you can. I'll always be your rock, your port in storm, and the anchor when things get tough. No day will go by without us together as one. My love for you is stronger than can be described in these short vows, and the ceremony today only reinforces that. Gillian, I love you with all my might, and I'll be yours forever, always, and eternally. And that's lawyer speak for a long time.
Listening to their vows, which was exceptionally moving, was just a very exciting thing for us. I even had a tear come to my eyes, which is uncharacteristic for me.
Gillian, what can I tell you? She's a very, very unique individual. She's very bright, and she's very sweet. I've never seen her angry. I could be, maybe because I'm her grandmother, I don't get to see that. She's lively, she's fun, she's smart. She always looks beautiful. You know, she's a pretty girl.
He's just a bigger body with the little boy still in him, but Gillian has really helped create him into a man and a nice person, which he was always a nice kid. He was a fun little boy to have. They're both up-and-coming professionals. They know that they have to work at their job that they went to school for a little while. As much as we want grandchildren, we can hold off for a little while. Not too long, but for a little while. We hope that you guys stay as happy as you are now for the rest of your lives and can have a life like Lyle and I have had for the past 40 years. If one of you is happy, you know that the other one can make the other one happy.
There's a lot of give and take involved in staying married for an extended period of time, and that's probably one of the most important parts of a lasting relationship. And I think they're on the road to that, just seeing the two of them together. I see a happy life, a bright future, and exciting things happening for the two of them.
Alex is an amazing guy, and we feel so lucky that he is the person that Gillian chose, because we know that he's going to take care of Gillian and he's going to love her and cherish her and make her feel so special for the rest of her life.
I see a lot of laughing. I see a lot of happiness together. Hopefully, I see a lot of fun family times and shared experiences, and just a long, happy relationship.
Just be nice to each other. That's the most important thing. My husband and I were always very, well, sometimes I hollered at him, but that's okay. He deserved it. If you asked him, he would tell you that. Be nice, be kind to each other. You know, that's the important thing too. A girl, when she needs a husband who's kind to her, it makes her life much better. I wish them the best of luck and many happy, happy years.
Marriage is not a 50-50 proposition. It's 100-100. You need to know when to give and when to receive. That's part of a working relationship that only marriage can really bring out in a pair. It's a very rewarding relationship, but you have to work at it every day. Gillian and Alex, I know you remember what I said to you earlier, that I wish you joy and contentment for your entire life. And I love you both.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and take care of you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yihuneka. May God's countenance shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God's presence be with you and within you. And may God always grant you peace. Amen.
Awesome song.
Now you may kiss your bride.
I didn't know you were coming from that way.
It was all part of the plan.
Oh my God, you spit on my eye.
Oh, sorry. So that was part of it too.
Everyone walking down the street is stopping their feet to the same tune, same kind of music. They got something in their head, just got out of bed, or they read something they thought was interesting.
Look right at your beautiful granddaughter there. Is that flower for her?
No, it's for him.
Jillian, do you know why Snoop Dogg carries an umbrella today?
Why?
For drizzle.
Oh my God. Sometimes I surprise myself and don't cry. Sometimes.
I like our bell too.
Don't get that part on camera.
I love you.
I do love you all.
I win.
It's the best.
Yeah, say,
Kelly.
say right now. Right?
Oh, you did a good job, Mom.
Thank you.
That's perfect.
We've been practicing.
All right. You got quite the fan club.
Yeah, you guys are a good audience.
You guys are good. You guys, go meet Grandma at the bar. That's it. She's eating Philly cheesesteak.
I see the color of your hair. I see what you wear, what you look, and you get your attention. Maybe I'm out of line, reading every sign.
That feels tighter. Let's see, well, don't kill me.
Your pants look like they're too low.
Push down into center of puff.
This is incredibly complex.
Did you understand any of that?
No, hold on. It looks like a grove. Who wouldn't want pictures of me putting my socks and shoes on? Jillian is gonna want these. She's gonna want these in triplicate in her office.
Yeah, Gillian is probably the only person.
You didn't shave.
Jillian didn't want me to.
Oh. Ow. It's gonna be chafed here.
Look at you, I think that I can read your mind. I see into your mind. I walk into your mind. I look at you, I think that I can read your mind. I see into your mind. I walk into your mind.
Hi! Yeah! Wait, are you getting married today? You're getting married! How did that happen?
Here's the back.
Oh, it's beautiful!